They're not going to make the playoffs. Not anymore.
It's a poor supporting cast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was stern.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're done. We're going to have an early summer.
I'm with John.
That was John Hoover of the Tulsa World and Jeremy Poplin of 1430 The Buzz on the Ford Sports Extra last night, both saying the Thunder will not make the playoffs this season. They might if Russell Westbrook plays like he did tonight. OKC was taking on Orlando down at the peak without KD, so it was the Russ show. His 25-point, 14-assist, 11-rebound triple-double led OKC to a 104-97 win. Here's Russ on if this performance lives up to his expectations.
Yeah, as long as we win, I think it's key, whatever we can do to get a win. So I did a good job of just coming in and playing our game. Not thinking the game so much, just coming out getting a win.
Russell, obviously, his triple-double was it was a special game for him. He was attacking, he was making plays, guys were making shots for him, and he was rebounding the ball.
Next up for the Thunder, another road game. This time they head to the Big Easy to face Anthony Davis's Unibrow and the rest of the New Orleans Pelicans. That game is slated to tip off at 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. Coming up, an NFL Hall of Famer is arrested and fired by the NFL Network. Plus, what was Seattle thinking throwing the ball on the goal line? Head coach Pete Carroll will explain that play call when we get back.
In this part of the field.
It's been a bad day for Hall of Fame defensive lineman Warren Sapp. The former Tampa Bay Buccaneer was arrested on suspicion of soliciting a prostitute and assault. Police say he told investigators that he had paid one woman for sex but did not assault anyone. The NFL Network, where Sapp was an analyst, says they have terminated his contract. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's Patriots owner and billionaire Robert Kraft dancing with Rick Ross late last night during New England's Super Bowl celebration. A celebration that wouldn't have been possible without quarterback Tom Brady. But how much longer will Tommy be around? He'll be 38 by the next time the next season rolls around, and he already has 4 Super Bowl rings to his name.
You know, I got a lot of football left, so you know, it's hard to play this game, and you know, it takes a big commitment, a lot of sacrifice for all the players that have played in the past that I've looked up to and admired, and you know, a lot of the players now that I look up to and admire. It's a big challenge, and it's incredible to experience this feeling once, and I've been fortunate to play on 4 really great teams, so I'm very blessed.
Can you imagine how all of Seahawk Nation must be feeling today, not to mention the players and the coaches? Seattle was 1 yard away from becoming the first team to repeat as Super Bowl champs since New England in 04 and 05. But one play call, a pass on 2nd and goal instead of running to Marshawn Lynch, has all of Seattle depressed. Here's Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson on that play call.
We had sent in our personnel. They'd sent in goal line. It's not the right matchup for us to run the football. So we, on 2nd down, we throw the ball really to kind of waste that play. If we score, we do. If we don't, then we'll run it in on 3rd and 4th down. Really with no second thoughts and no hesitation in that at all.
I thought it was a touchdown, honestly. You know, unfortunate situation, man. We played lights out for the most part. And we fought so hard. I thought we were going to be clutch at the end of the game too, right there at the end, and comes down to that last play.
Tough way to end the Super Bowl. We'll be back right after this.
It sure would be nice to see Oklahoma State force a turnover.
Yeah, well, they have not had.
They have not. We've just.
That's funny. That's
know.
unusual. Because usually I know, before the Cowboys have been pretty among the nation's leaders in turnover.
Now Tech does have.
There you go. Speak of a turnover.
Speak of a turnover.
Good job. Thank you, Lauren. You might have keyed that.
See, those throws that are just out of reach. I mean, there's 2 that we've seen on that right side that have been just out of reach. And is that just a question of clicking with your wide receiver and knowing each other's steps?
I think you brought this up earlier. Early in the year, we saw you'd like to get an interference call, which we saw. They're playing better guys now, and it's
defense is not going to be as
you just run by everybody,
Right. Yeah. Right. So when this happens, when you're starting quarterback, I mean, I don't know if it gets much worse as far as unless maybe Barry Sanders goes down with a broken leg halfway through the season, and you rely a lot on him. But as a coach, what goes through your mind immediately? Are you thinking scramble, oh great?
If you've got a one that's say a young guy that's coming up that you think's going to be a good player, you just go. You just go.